Today's reading is from the first letter of John, chapter 2, verses 7 to 17. I'm writing you no new commandment, but an old commandment that you have had from the beginning. This letter is closely linked with the fourth gospel, the Gospel of John. Remember how Jesus said to his disciples in that gospel, "A new commandment I give you, that you love one another, just as I have loved you, that you also should love one another." And how he illustrated that by washing their feet during that last evening together. Now, the writer of this letter is referring back to that. I'm not sending you anything new, he says. This is the commandment that you've always known from the beginning. You already know that if you hate, then you walk in the darkness. Only those who learn to love can walk in the light. Love, light, darkness, truth, all themes found throughout the Gospel of John as well as in this letter. And it all comes back to love. That can sound rather trite. All you need is love. And I can't help hearing the Beatles singing that in my head. It's a generational thing. Well, it may sound trite, but it's still true. Why bother write the letter if it's all old hat then? Is a question that might occur to you. But we often need to restate the essentials in new circumstances. We may know that something is true, but we can forget about it, we can get distracted with other stuff. The stuff can take up all our attention, our energy, our thoughts and focus. Mostly it probably does. But when life goes very wrong, when there are big challenges in our lives, then we can begin to find our way back to what is essential and to be reminded of what's left once everything else is stripped away. Right now, our minds have been focused on sheer life and death. And look at what's happened to our focus. There's been so much talk about care and kindness and about thanking people we often wouldn't think of thanking, the NHS, carers, the key workers. It's not all sweetness and light in the human family right now. It would be naive to think so. But there are signs that that love that we really all do care about is coming to the fore. There's something that we recognise deep within ourselves that really matters. Instinctively, we feel that. It's not at the forefront of our minds all the time, but it's come back recently. So we do need reminding. Whoever loves a brother or sister lives in the light. The darkness is passing away and the light is already shining. Live in the light.